Little something called body dysmorphia.
Thing I want to say is you got to be proud of kind of like where you're at, whether whether you're starting. Like,
Good things about yourself when you're dealing with something, especially like body dysmorphia. Like, point out good aspects of like your. Yo, what is going on, everyone, and welcome back to another YouTube video. For any of you guys that are new here, my name is Levi, and in today's video we're going to be talking about a little something called body dysmorphia. Now, this is something that I have made in the past, or I should say I made a video on in the past, and I just noticed recently that it started to trend, and I kind of wanted to remake a video on it just because I feel like I have a better understanding of how to actually make content and talk about my experiences rather than like talk about it in the way that I was back then. I hope that makes sense. Now, the first thing that I want to say before I give you guys the first tip is that everyone deals with this, especially people that start going to the gym at first. Most people that are going to the gym at first are trying to change their image, so they already kind of have like body dysmorphia going on. Most of the time when people first start dealing with body dysmorphia, they know what they need to do to overcome body dysmorphia, and they just don't decide to do it. The first tip and suggestion I'm going to give to you guys, which is a very hard pill to swallow because it's kind of like a maturity pill, is you need to take action. For example, like you guys saw in the beginning of this video, I was packing my bag. We're packing up our bags to go to Hawaii. I necessarily didn't want to do it like this early in the day. I would have rather, waited till last minute, till like tonight or the next morning to do it, but I just know that I would have, saved myself the stress of doing it at night or doing it bright and early in the morning. But I did it. I took action. Sometimes most of us know how to get rid of our body dysmorphia, whether it be the mental fortitude and just, being patient, or we just go and put in the work. For example, me, it was the mental fortitude. I was willing to put in the work, but I wasn't willing to almost, I would say, be patient enough. Some people deal with that, and some people deal with, oh, I know I need to be in the gym 5 to 6 times a week, but I can only get in there like, 2, maybe only once a week. It's like, well, if you need to get rid of your body dysmorphia because you want to change the way you look, then you need to act on it. As my first tip to you guys, we're waiting on Devin to get back into the car. He's just like finishing up some things, and we're actually going to go hit the gym right now as soon as he gets back in. Woo, man, gym ready, pretty down the hatch. All right, guys, so one thing that I never really mentioned is that I actually have a workout program. So if you're someone who you're dealing with body dysmorphia, and we just talked about, taking action, you don't know how to take action because you don't know what workouts to do. Well, I got workout programs for you on primeaesthetic.co. I never bring it up ever. I'll literally show you guys the website right now. I got programs ranging from 1 month all the way to like 6 months. So if you want, long term, or maybe the gym's not necessarily your thing, you're too like unsure about it, you're not really too sure if you like want to invest your time into the gym right now, I got 1 month to try it out. It's an option for you guys, but we're gonna go inside right now. We're gonna kind of run with the program that I already have listed on there. It's leg day today, so let's get on in there. Let's get rocking.
Y'all don't put it down for real, nigga. Stop playing with me.
So I actually lied. We're not hitting legs today. I forgot my belt, so that was an excuse to just hit arms, essentially, right? Like, I mean, it was just an excuse to really hit arms. So we're gonna be hitting arms today. That's also on the program as well. I love arm day. Solid. We're gonna start off with hammer curls, build up that density in the bicep, and also hit some skull crushers for that density in the tricep. So let's get going. So Kenny joined us halfway through the workout. Say hello, everyone. Yeah. Any update on that Anabar sponsorship? Code Kenny still. Always be sure to have gum on you, strapped during your workout. You do not want to go around the gym with a smelly ass breath. That's why Devin stays strapped too, right? Glasses, man, the glasses. Alright, so one thing that I want to say about body dysmorphia, especially if you're new into the gym, you're starting to get into the gym a little more, and Devin's in the background doing something I don't even know what he's doing, but anyway, one thing I want to say is you got to be proud of kind of like where you're at, whether you're starting. Like if you're just starting, be proud of the fact that you're just starting, because there's something I'm probably going to bring up later in this video, and it's about, proud, never satisfied. And I've said this in a prior video before, and if you're not proud along the way, because like let's be real, like once we get to that next level and whatever we're working with, we always want more, but if you're not proud of like that next step, then you can't advance, and that's one thing that I'm personally dealing with. So trust me, and like I've dealt with that part too, like with the body, like I felt like my physique could always like change and look better. I even feel that way now, just because I don't feel necessarily proud of where I'm at, like or happy with where I'm at right now. So boom, now we're getting a haircut. As some of you guys may know, my mom actually used to cut my hair when I was back in Washington, and now that I'm no longer back in Washington, I mean, I really got to clean this up. Like this is not okay to be on camera. The wind is taking it everywhere. But yeah, so I've always had my mom cut my hair, and I'm really funny about like who cuts my hair because it has to look a certain way. So the fact that my mom's not cutting my hair is kind of having me like a little, bro, you scared at all? Like I'm always scared when someone.
I'm not trying to let Matilda fuck my shit up.
Yeah, no,
But
I feel you.
Then again, at this point, it's like, if I'm paying what I'm paying, I better get the full special. She better massage my shit.
Okay. But yeah, it's here at Rooster's Men's and Grooming. If it ends up turning out good, you guys know where to go.
And so much, spend all my time, then you have to get up in the morning.
All right, y'all, what are we thinking? Woo, I like it. Shout out to Brittany. Devin, how are you liking your haircut?
I feel like a whole new person. Hey, I think I might get laid tonight, gentlemen.
I'm back at the crib right now. Anyway, my next tip and suggestion for you guys, point out good things about yourself when you're dealing with something, especially like body dysmorphia. Like point out good aspects of like your physical presence, especially. Like, so for example, I remember there was like one point where I started to notice like strength points, like, okay, maybe my chest looks better than like, maybe my abs, because I was really like honed in on like, oh, I want like rock hard abs and I want it to like look like a washboard, you know what I mean? Or like, even like your hair, like I have good hair and I'm like, okay, my hair looks good. Maybe not my smile, because you guys get the gist of it. So start pointing out good things about yourself, and overall it'll help you with your body dysmorphia. I promise you. Ain't that right, Devin?
Damn right.
Oh, it's the same apartment, but
Now you gotta go.
Cashmerica!
Oh my god, what's up, dude?
Now something we usually do late at night is sometimes we'll come over to Eric's house and do a little decaf, schmeecaf going on.
Alright, now come on. Y'all can't expose me like this.
like he, does.
Bro, you already know we got that great value. Don't overpay for your coffee now. The best coffee out there is from Walmart.
So some of you guys may know Eric is super big on International Delight. And I can't even lie, he put me onto this flavor right here. I'm sharing it with you guys for any of my coffee drinkers out here. It's vanilla cannoli. This one is actually fire. This is my favorite one, I think, Eric. This one right here.
One of the best flavors out there, frosted sugar cookie. Buddy the Elf is the GOAT, obviously. So get your hands on this. You can use code OGLE at checkout at Walmart or wherever you can find this for 10% off.
Damn
so
lie.
run it up.
Well, Eric, thank you for the decaf schmeecaf. So, Eric, I've been making a video today all about body dysmorphia. So, I want your 2 cents on body dysmorphia and any tips or suggestions that you have. And Eric is like a prime person to be talking to about this.
So I've been dealing with this a lot lately because I've been bulking. If y'all don't follow me on IG, go check me out. But I'm like the type of person who I like to stay lean year round. But last year I wasn't making much progress in the gym with my physique. So I was like, I gotta bulk. So I hit 200 like 2 days ago. Usually I stay around like 190. So I'm losing my abs and stuff. And like every morning I wake up, I'm like, damn, I don't look good. But at the end of the day, you just gotta realize like, I probably look better than the majority of people. As cocky as that sounds, like, you know, I'm in the gym like 6 days a week. But it's definitely something I struggle with and it sucks. But my biggest tip as far as like fighting it is like try not to look in the mirror so much. Like don't like eat a meal and then instantly go check your abs. Like I used to do that all the time. It's just silly.
That actually brings me to my next tip and suggestion to you guys, which is do not constantly check the mirror or the scale. Ooh, 175.2, man. I just had some coffee with some creamer. Am I looking fat? The answer is no, I am not looking fat. You want to know why? Because 75 calories is not going to make me fat, okay? And so, like I said, that my final tip and suggestion to you guys was to stop looking at the mirror and the scale all the time, because that's honestly just going to continue on your body dysmorphia. It's going to make you feel like you're never accomplishing anything. And guys, I just want to let you guys know, the body dysmorphia, we all know Chris Bumstead. He literally looks like a legend, but there's literally a video I'm pretty sure that we are all familiar with. If you guys know Chris Bumstead, where he literally cries and talks about himself looking in the mirror. I'll just play the video. As you guys can see, like, everyone deals with body dysmorphia, even if you look as great as Chris Bumstead, okay? But there's ways around it. That's why I give you guys tips and suggestions to get over it. But I hope you guys liked this video. If you guys did, be sure to give it a like. If any of you guys are new here, do not forget to press that subscribe button, because you guys know I will be back. And as always, sky's the limit.